Hello everybody, this is Cece's Art and Stuff, where I draw art and stuff. Here we are again with my really big sketchbook, trying to draw stuff in it. Like, the only reason why I got this sketchbook is to force myself to do a drawing, not a drawing a day, because that's literally impossible with my kind of schedule, but at least frequently draw most days, I guess. I really don't learn from my mistakes, do I? Because I'm used to drawing in 8 by 11.5 8.5 by 11, sketchbooks. So my drawings are usually very small whenever I do it in a bigger sketchbook. And as you can see, I drew this so low. I didn't feel like drawing her feet, so I was like, oh, I'm not gonna draw her feet. By the way, this is supposed to be Diva, but kind of looks like some random girl with stuff on her cheeks. So we could pretend it's Diva, or we could pretend it's some random girl, whatever. But originally was gonna go for a 90's theme type of thing, and I was looking up references, and I'm like, wait a minute, I lived this era. I should know how these people used to dress. Considering I pretty much still dress like this. It was kind of like, oh, well, I have the exact outfit. Well, maybe not the windbreaker, but, the jean shorts and tattered tee and whatever. I'm using a red lead pencil on a random, I think it's a 0.5. Lead. Yeah, 0.5 lead. Sorry. And it's not a very good lead, to be honest with you. I got it from this stationery store, I guess you could call it. I don't know. I don't remember the name. It's a place in New York. You get a lot of random art supplies, and there's anime stuff and shit and stuff like that. So so I was trying out I don't know what I was trying to do, to be honest with you. I just I'm just gonna draw a 90's themed Diva. And I realized, they already did something, vintage Diva type of thing. And I'm like, well, I can't do the same thing. And then I decided just to do it anyway because I needed to put up a video. So I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna do it, whatever. Yeah, so this is me struggling with the arms because I could not. The reference that I took, the arms were a little weird and broken, and it still looks broken to me, but whatever. So yeah, trying to see. Oh, look, there's my nose. I decided also to take this opportunity to use my brown Micron pencils, because I was like, I got brown Micron pencils, how exciting. I didn't know what to do. By the way, this looks nothing like I usually draw. I don't even know how to describe my style, but it's very stylized, I guess you could say that, whatever. But then again, everybody's drawings are stylized, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Point is, this looks like it doesn't look like I drew this. And it's the funniest thing in the world, because it's well, obviously I drew it. I was there. That's my camera going wacko. But anyway, look at those knees. This is where I mess up a couple of times, because I was trying to do something with the hair. I was trying to give it more of a softer tone, very pastel-y, using her theme colors and whatever, and it's I don't know if it worked out. I think it's too saturated. Is that the word? Yes, I think that's the word. I think it's too primer. I don't know. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, I think there's too much blue. But whatever, I tried. And by the way, watercolors on this paper is so you can't do anything. I was trying to blend stuff, and it was just a struggle, because the because the colors would soak up the paper so fast. I had to put some computer paper underneath because it kept like it was bleeding through. But that's normal thing with my sketchbooks because it always bleeds through. So like, but like even when I was inking, it was just so hard to like keep ink on the paper, and it was feathering a bit, and you could tell in the eye, and especially in the face, you could tell all the feathering. Not so much in the hair because I really wanted it to be more like, you know, fuzzy and whatever. This is me messing up. I don't know why I did it so dark. I don't remember it looking that dark, but anyway. It was me in my attempts at fixing it, but it does not. I was trying to like blend the colors a little better, but it was not working. That's probably why it came out the way it came out, because it wouldn't, like, it would soak up the paper, and usually that's a good thing, but then my paper was on the risk of getting torn up to pieces, so that's what ended up happening with that. It's like, ugh, I had to wait till it dries, and I kind of edited those parts out, and this was a little, I just realized, I on my previous, well, I thought I fixed that problem in this video, because it keeps like lagging, but I think that's just the processor on the computer, whatever. Anyway, we're just gonna have to deal with that, because I got not the funds to pay the bills, whatever it is. It makes no sense, I'm sorry. Yeah. So this is my attempt at making kind of a jeans type look. I don't know if it worked. I'm not sure. Whatever. Anyway, the watercolors that I'm using are some colors I got from Michaels. They were like $5. I forgot the brand name. The basic Michaels brand name. I forgot what it's called. But they're like they're like a pack of 24 colors, and it's like, you know, pans, 24 colors, and they come in also sheer colors as well, and metallics. Oh, I'm about to buy the metallic ones too, because I really like it. They're very pigmented. So like, I actually like it better than my my other brand name. I forget the name for a moment, but oh well, whatever. I'll put it in this description later. But yeah, I use the brown of that color to use to color the hair, but everything else was just like, as you can see, this is where I was talking about, where the paper will like tear up so bad. Like I could not. I usually do a lot more details. This is very basic for what I usually do, and it's like it would feather. Like you could tell, but in the face you could tell that it was feathering because of the watercolor, and also because the paper sucks. So this paper is not very good for wet media. I already letting you guys know. I know I'm supposed to do 300 drawings, but like, I don't know. I like to do a lot of watercolors, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this challenge, if you can even call it that. It's just me messing around in sketchbook. It is so heavy too. It's such a pain to like open it and then draw in it. It's so big and it's so heavy, and it's like, why did I do this to myself? I mean, it's cool that it's really big because it forces you to like, you'll never run out of paper if you're especially like a person like me who draws like maybe every week. And that's not because I don't want to. Well, actually it is because I don't want to, but also because I don't have time. Like I come back from work around 6 o'clock, and then I have to eat, and then by the time I'm like ready to do anything, it's 8 o'clock, and I only have like a 2-hour window to do anything. And you know, with planning and like trying to figure out what you want to draw, and then drawing it, and that's like another half an hour or 2 hours or so. But yeah. So for some reason, I think I was using like I was using my gel pen, my jelly roll, I guess it's called. I don't even know the names of half the supplies I have. I just see a bunch of YouTubers have it. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool, and I just buy it on Amazon. I use it, and I'm like, why is everybody likes this thing? It's so like everybody is like head over heels with this white pen, gel pen. I forgot the Uniball Sigma pen. Like, I got one. I got a pack. I didn't like it. I like the Jelly Roll better. So, and even the Jelly Roll doesn't work sometimes, like, the way I wanted it to work. So, I'm still on the lookout for a new Gel Roll pen. Or some sort of pen that highlights, or white pen, because I'm, like, obsessed with that right now. And this is me attempting. Originally, I was going to make a brick wall and make it very 90s. But I really, like, with the way this paper was behaving with my wet media, I was not in the mood to, like, get that super detail for a drawing that I, like, already did not give a crap about. And also, that shirt is just awful. Oh, my God. Anyway. So I attempted to do some texturized background, and then it was then that I realized that there was so much space. I mean, granted, with the power of Photoshop, you could crop it up and it'll look nice. It'll look, centered and, composed and all that stuff. But right now, it's just like a little tiny little thing in the middle of the sketchbook, and it's a whole giant space. But that's why we call it a sketchbook. You just mess around with it, and you play around with colors, and you do drawings, and sometimes your drawings will come out really good. And sometimes they'll just look like crap. But I really like this picture. It just doesn't look like anything I would have drawn. And before anyone says, well, we don't know how to draw. So far, we've seen all your drawings and they suck. So, like, believe me, I can draw, okay? This is not a testament to my abilities. This is just me messing around, like, literally. This is not me being serious. So, this pretty much sums up my drawing. I hope you guys enjoyed my ramblings, and see me next time where I'm going to attempt to do this again with a different medium, hopefully.